What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Oh, no, I can hear myself fucking twitch, bro. Yo, Scorpion. How you doing, my friend? Okay, tweets out. Bam. Yo, Caden. Nevin, Man of War. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Is this... Yeah. God damn it, my camera moves every time. It's a very fine line that I ride with the green screen here. Awesome, but that mint should be scrapped? What's wrong with my mint? It's fucking goated, bro. My correct Destiny opinion is on the correct class. What's up, Hernandez, Jelani? Well, how you guys doing? Happy New Year, everyone. If this is your first time joining us in the new year, I think we need an uglier Titan. I haven't done Transmog. I have a half build going on here. I have a little half build going on. Yo, Nevin, holy shit. 5 years as a member, as a Mega Chicken, dude. Thank you so much. It's been a wild ride, my friend. Thank you. Okay. Holy Lab, what's up? Cascade, Inari? Yeah, I haven't touched my Titan in so long. It's certainly a problem. Literally the last time I played on Titan consistently was Season of the Revenant. I was Titan for the solo dungeon. Oh, I bet I can make this look so hard on Titan, actually. Let's go. I did it for the solo flawless, and I just have not touched it since then. It's for sure a problem. I wish I could turn this off. What here actually goes to the worm gods? Do the worm gods not have an ornament? I guess they don't. Okay. Is that gonna work? What do we think? Unfortunately, this helmet shades like shit, bro. I think I can make that work. Do worm gods not shade either? Oh, dude, that's fucking criminal. Okay, well, I'll have to use a different chest piece then. That's not gonna work. Fuck, dude, Titan fashion sucks. Bet I can make that. Oh, wait. Gotta hit. Oh, I gotta hit it with the classic. An oldie, but a goodie. Am I in the tower? I am in the tower. I like how I knew that. Looks like right off the bat. My Titan Fit just uses Doki Doki legs in a class item. I'm basic, but a baddie. See, okay. I kind of like... The top half of this goes kind of hard, actually. It's the first one you haven't even unlocked? Oh, these are worm gods. Oh, okay, wait, those are way better. How much silver is this to do? Let me see, can I run that with this? How does that look? actually really, I think these ornaments are bad. I didn't know what my opinion was, and then I looked at them, and then I am pretty sure I think they're bad. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a different... Okay, let me try that. Let me just... I don't like how these are green. I'm surprised you're not using the chain piston ornament. The fuck is chain piston? It's for Synthoceps. I'm not a fan of this because I'll click on the wrong exotic in my inventory. Or in my loadouts. I actually, I'm like one of 4 people on the planet that I'm not really huge on the cross transmog bullshit. I'm glad how they're, like, it's cool that it's there for other people, but for me, ooh, that could kind of work, huh? Why do I have strand boots? Do I have strand? Okay, see, that could kind of work, though. With the greens. Wait, hold on. Am I cooking? Am I slightly cooking, my friends? Or what? A little cookage? I wish I could keep... This is one thing I kind of like this. I kind of like the dick point right there. It's kind of hard with this. It's got a very... You know what I mean? Very... I like that. I wish I could keep the one quality of life thing they really need to work on is the zoom. I want to be able to see the zoomed out of this. Also, this one's kind of hard too, though. It's got a little ribbon face right on. I think so far that one's still my favorite. There's the really good I'm always a sucker for this guy here. No, not on this though. Not on this. I think this is just it. I think that's just... I don't know if I'm liking this chest. I like the boots. I'm so bad at Transmog. I think that's better. I don't fucking know. It doesn't even matter. It's a first-person game, bro. Is this bad or is this fine? We can try different shaders too. Oh hell yeah. Does anyone else just accept that you have zero taste and just move on with your life? Just me? Like, I look at all of these and they're like, fuck, this is all bad. Deceptive markings? I don't know what the fuck that is. What season is that from? It's like, I could probably be decent. Oh, I'll put on the shader no one has. Where's that shit? Oh, see, this shader has the potential to be so fucking good. Actually. The shader no one has. There are like 5 people have this shader. I wish it was good. It's not very good at all. Bruh, I'm not... Why would I want to... Like, I like what you're going for, but I ain't trying to look like a swamp monster, you know what I mean? I want my Titan to be that bitch, bro, you know? I want my Titan to walk in a room and people are like, oh shit. It's that bitch. It's so hard because this helmet, for how cool this helmet is, it is horrible. It does not go well with anything, bro. These worm gods, fucking horrendous. I'll take it. You know what? That's as close as I'm capable of getting. That's as close to good as I'm getting, so fucking deal with it. I just want to like chill and run some portals today, man. I heard there were other portal. Yeah, look at that. Let's try this one. The entire point of the helmet is to annoy the fuck out of your fire team when you're all in a well together. Based. The fire on the helmet plus the green is whack. Yeah, whatever. I literally can't. I don't know, man. Does anyone else not like cross transmog? Am I the only one? Although that is hard though. And I'm never gonna use Malice Panoplia or whatever the fuck. Like, why would I ever use that? One sec, what does that look like? Okay, I think there's potential here, actually. Because my main complaint with cross transmog is I'm never gonna know what the real exotic is, and I get, but if I never use the exotic, okay. I think we can cook. I think we can cook a little bit though. Okay, the helmet, absolutely not. What can I, is there a better gold I can make this helmet? It's so hard to make shit look good in this game, bro. It's like, why are there no filters on this? Show me all the fucking golds. God, this looks bad now.
The compass points unerringly to your goals and clears obstacles from your path by the strength of your will. It will discover our lost.
The helmet having different material than everything else is obnoxious as hell. Real and based and true and balanced, bro. It's like my binds are backwards. Dude, Mr. Kibbles died already. Oh, sorry. I was in Destiny Rising. You click res and it reses. So I'm still in Destiny Rising mode. Hopefully the shower just took will help my dizziness tomorrow. Oh, I hope you feel better. All right, this is my first time on Titan in a while, and I guess Bonk Titan's just still like fucking absurd. So that's exciting.
That used to be the case.
Damn, I can imagine all the devs who worked on these shaders are like, damn, I'll just go and fuck myself then. Well, you know, man, I'm happy they put a lot of work into shit, but fuck me, there's 780,000 and fucking 62 shaders. Why is there no sorting system? Why is there no search system? Like, I can favorite 30 shaders or whatever, that's it. That's what we get. Ridiculous. Why can I not sort by each of the individual colors? Why can I not search the name? The fact, dude, it annoys me to no end. It is such a fucking pet peeve. Maybe I should make a Destiny pet peeve video. I'm writing that down. Destiny pet peeves. 1. Why the fuck does nothing have a search bar? Oh, getting kicked out of menus. That's such a good one. Good shout. Getting kicked out of menus. Why can I not search in my vaults? Why can I not search for shaders or my collections? It's fucking 2020 goddamn motherfucking 6, bro. Everyone and their mom has a keyboard, or you can use an on-screen keyboard. Or, if you don't have a keyboard, and you can't use an on-screen keyboard for whatever reason, then you can just search like we have it now. There should just be a fucking search functionality. God. It really just grinds my nipples, dude. Not being able to queue in a Crucible match and telling everyone in my fire team to change their helm. I think, do we know if the helm switching thing, I feel like that's just super stiff. What is, okay, I'm using the incorrect jump right now. I think I'm on catapult when I should be on strafe. Yes, dude, read that like a fucking book. Oh. Oh! Forward momentum, not this up momentum bullshit.
We shut down the taken rifts and the ley lines are stabilizing.
Oh man, how's everybody doing today, by the way? We all having a good day?
We're just plugging leaks.
High lift supremacy?
The Scorn's continued
I mean, if you
presence
only
can't be
like
all about
moving
the
up, I
There
guess.
must be a larger
Yo, Rob, what's
strategy
up?
at play.
Thank you for the 8 months.
Strategy
Grinding
is
my
not
nipples,
the
lame.
Scorn's
Grinding
greatest
mom's nipples,
asset.
priceless.
Their uncommon
Priceless.
focus
Hey, as
belies
long
a
as it's
greater
not your
will
own
than
mom's
we've seen
nipples.
before.
Any other person's mom. Consensually. And, yeah, well, I was going to say only if she's into it, but that's part of the consensually part.
It pains me to say it.
Strafe lift? Dude, it's so good because it's the fastest.
It's better off
Catapult's
destroyed than
okay in certain
destroyed.
parts of the game where you... Oh, healing grenade. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't you get health back for picking your hammer back up? Catapult is okay in parts of the game where you need to... Because, like, Titan flying is done on catapults. The only time I have ever used high lift is when I soloed Atheon because you needed it to consistently jump on top of the portals. High lift is probably the worst feeling jump across all classes on any character, any subclass, anything. High lift feels so fucking bad. You crawl wherever you want to go. Yeah, it is so fucking slow. Scare on a Titan? Don't get used to it. Do you play Planet Coaster? Planet Coaster, perchance? I don't know what that is. Warlock jumps worse than high lifts? No. That is objectively incorrect. It is 2026. If you unironically think the Warlock jump is bad, I have very unfortunate news for you. There is a skill-related issue present. Warlocks have the most dynamic and easy-to-use movement system there is. It also has, on the high end, that's a baseline. It also has the highest skill ceiling. Minus maybe bubble skating, but no one really fucking does that anymore. Between all the bullshit movement tech you can do on Solar Warlock, it is by far the most advanced movement class. And it's fun. It has a low floor, high ceiling. And if you're still complaining about floating off of an edge, you just need to get good. Why don't we have 1,000 player space for clans? It tilts me. It is really interesting that we still have limits on stuff like that. I don't really know why that's necessary. Dude, oh, why did I try to melee it like a dummy? Astral Alignment was such a nothing burger of a activity, man. I don't even have one friend. How on earth would you have 1,000? We're friends live. You have one friend, it's me. Yo, teammates, can you lock the fuck in? This guy's a Star Baker ×3. He doesn't know how to shoot orbs. Hello? Please bring back Sundial. I feel like such an outsider when I see people say shit like that.
The Scorn never learn. They'd be well served to
I
find their
don't.
leader elsewhere.
You bring back
They're
Forges,
driven less
boring
by
as shit.
hunger
Sundial,
and
boring
more
as
by a
shit.
knife
All
at
these
their
things,
backs.
none of this stuff would last in today's game. It's all just boring. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's a world where you revamp Sundial in a way and make it more interesting.
Protect
But
your compass and prepare
I
for
even think
battle.
largely Menagerie wouldn't really hold up today, to be honest. Yeah, get hammered, nerd. Oh, I'm supposed to like kill smaller things and then kill big things on this build, right? Desect to what, 5? That's really fucking great. brother. Okay, well, I'm fucking really good at this game, turns out. I don't want to talk about it. Alright. This guy? Oh! Scare, I have a G2G incentive for you. Hit me with it. I've just done Dutch Warlock while Scare is up on his Titan. What timeline did I fall into?
Relief rippling through the Techians.
Let them know we're coming for them.
Dude.
They know.
See,
They
Vanguard
can
alert.
hear my thoughts as
I
if they were
fucking
there.
love Vanguard alerts,
That
dude.
all of the awoken.
They're so
Only
good.
ones who are willing to listen.
Look at this shit. Bam! Bad. Bam! Bad. Oh, shit. Grenadier class. I'll take that. Whatever. Fuck them. Unless they bring back OG Leviathan, you're better off hoping Wrath of the Machine in Destiny 2 than that. Then what? I don't I also am of the opinion, like, I want Wrath back as much as the next person. But I don't think it would hold up as well as people think. Like, I think it would go about the same as all the other reprised raids, which is fine. Maybe a little better if we're copiuming. But there's not a world where, like, I've said this before and people don't always like me saying it, but if like Shattered Cycle came around and they're like, hey, we're reprising Wrath and that's your raid for the year, I would be pretty pissed. $1,000 going bald, easy? What the fuck? I would love to play Wrath 4 times and then never run it again. Yeah, true. Funny Coaster, which is basically just a theme park makers, has a surprisingly good soundtrack. Oh, that sounds fun. Maybe I'll check it out. I would be legitimately fuming. I would not buy the expansion. Yeah, I don't know. I think Destiny has 1,078 problems, and I don't necessarily think the solution to any of those is, hey, bring back more old content. I think the community really likes to get themselves riled up about how What's going on? What's going on there? What's going on there? I think the community likes to really get themselves riled up about how great old content is, but I think, like, the majority of it would fall pretty flat if it came back in the game. Yo, Cole, what's up? Oh, do we got anything good in the store today? Oh, hell yeah. One of the worst exotics ever. Let's fucking go. I would sit there and play Wrath countless times, but I'd be livid if it was the only raid of the year. Hey, for a new video idea, I feel like each class has at least one jump that's basically worthless or unused. What would the alternative jump be in your opinion? Ooh, that's such an interesting question. What's the useless jump on Hunter? Did you already fall time 16? I'm very close. I forgot they added this shit, dude. I just about had a freaking heart attack. Oh my god, dude. I was like, the Leviathan? What? I got so excited for about freaking 2 seconds. I'm very close to flawless time 16. I just need a few kills. Yeah, I literally, I'm right there, so. Oh my god. That's probably the most emotions I felt in half a second in my entire life. That was pretty absurd what went through my head right there, to be honest. Where'd my fucking hammer go? No, my hammer! Shit. How does this even work? Like, do we bank something? Did Scorn even exist back in? What's even happening? Yeah, I saw someone oob to the Callous Robot room. Wait, it's still here? Apparently the entire Leviathan map's in the game. You can oob out of here and go everywhere else if you know how to do it. Wait. Do you guys remember this oob? I think it was right here. Oh! Wait. Oh, wait! Oh, how did it work? Oh! How did this work? Wait, is it up here? It's been so long since I've done this. We used to do speeds. Yes, okay. I feel like this was how you got to Baths. I'm quite confident.
A new nightmare rises, but do not fear. Destroy it as you have the others.
Fucking mantle, nerd. Is it up there? No. This is how I used to get the baths. I know it. I feel it in my loins. Don't remember. I come back and see Scarrow doing Levy speedruns. What's up, Junior? Dude, I fucking... If you guys have been around the channel for a while, you know I'm like pretty anti-nostalgia. Like I'm just not a super nostalgic person. Oh, fucking jump! Come on, thank you. But God, does Leviathan make me feel something? Makes me feel a certain type of way, dude. Could you get on top? Is that what it was?
Do you feel that? They're coming.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh God. Oh jeez. Destiny 2 needs Destiny Rising's unstuck button. I don't even remember how to get fucking out of here, dude. I'm fucked. Help me. Willie, help me. All right, I'm finding my way out of here, dude. It's gonna happen. I swear it was, oh, can I jump down here? Oh, is this just what I needed to do the whole time? Am I gonna die here? No, shit! We used to just do encounters lab. It was during arrivals. There was something that you would just farm, like first encounter, like dogs or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. But I remember we would do the oobs starting at the very beginning and just go straight there. Yeah, the raids were farmable in Arrivals, yeah. And so we would just do the first encounter because it was faster. You can only blink through the kill wall. Oh, did they just add like a whole fucking wall? Is that what it is? Hi, I just want to say I'm really sorry for being really annoying. Like 8-ish years ago, begging to be a mod. I was like 11, but now I'm paying for my sins via academic probation. I don't even know what the fuck's happening. I'm just in an infinite death zone. Huh. It's interesting because usually if you die enough times, it'll put you back. It'll put you back to where you were alive last. I'm just stuck dead. Teammates, you got this. The game hates you. Dude, I was trying to get back in to my dearest Callus. Hey, you guys are doing great. You know, I think about the Leviathan sometimes and how, like, fucking bad we were at the game. And it was like, I remember there were times where we would spend so like, we would just wipe because when the encounter started, like, one purple shield fucker would come out, Centurion of the left and right. And, or was this, it might have been Arc, whatever. And, like, teammates would just die to those guys. And it was like, what? It was like a couple of dogs and one big enemy. And, we were just so bad, dude. It's crazy how bad we were back then. People couldn't jump in a straight line and save themselves on the wall. Or shoot, oh my god, or shoot the fucking Scions. I used to get so mad because I was like, just shoot the fucking Scion, bro. You had to do the cross strategy where the guy on the left would shoot the right Scion and the right would shoot the left, so they couldn't hide. And when someone didn't kill your Scion, dude, it was just like, it was so maddening. It was like, it's one fucking Scion. God. Is this the Machinist? Oh yeah, when they didn't know the parts for the walls were wonky. Yeah, there was like the one floor piece that was like angled like this and it would send you flying straight into the abyss. Oh my god. Dude, I have such a fucking nostalgia boner for the Leviathan, dude. Oh. God, I miss it so much. Yeah, I enjoy your fucking loot there, normies. Must be nice. Oh wow, look at that! Wow, that's great. Cool. Good good loot you got there.
That is the power of...
Oh, the projections, dude. And there was a strat, it was like, okay, if you have one Titan on Sweet Business, you can kill so many of those things and get such a big damage buff. Oh my god. Dude, my friend Babs said, just something that just like hit home for me today. Let me pull up this fucking tweet. Dude, so Wama asked, in your opinion, what did Destiny 1 do better than Destiny 2? Gathering info for a potential video. Bab said the game wasn't figured out and hyper optimized. There's genuine curiosity and joy and discovery that we didn't really have in Destiny 2. And so I don't necessarily agree with Babs. Like, I think Destiny 2 definitely had that for a while. For me, specifically, like, the mystery and stuff that he's talking about and discovery, like, I think that really hit between Warmind and, like, the end of Shadowkeep, like, going into Beyond Light. I think it just was, like, anything could happen in Destiny in a way that, like, it's very rare that we are surprised by things that happen in Destiny nowadays. I would say, other than the Epic Raid being what it was, I haven't been truly surprised in Destiny for like half a decade, like so long. But one thing I really miss, like related to that, is just like the game is solved. We're so good at it. We know like what it is, and I just miss like how bad we were at the game back when Destiny 2 came out. And part of that's being like a literal fucking child when you were like, when Destiny 2 came out, I think I was 18. No, oh my god, when Destiny 2 came out, yeah, 17, 18. It's like you're a kid, you don't know what the fuck's happening, you're bad at the game, you're bad at life, and man, I just miss that. And it's like, I'm back when the game was really simple, and you're on controller, so the game was hard, and like, and it's just like, now we're too good at the game. The game experiences are so solved, so like nothing's ever like a mystery in Destiny. It's just are we doing Catch Crash? I haven't done Catch Crash in since Plunder. I'm still bad at the game. Fair enough. David, bro, that reminded me why I hate the Equilibrium final boss. I always lose to solo floss because of the physics. Last night I got hit by Phalanx right before shifting realms and it pushed me off after shifting. That shit is very annoying. I remember when I barely played and somehow was always raid ready, and we got the lead through raids, like looking around and teams are like, all right, encounter clear. Oh, we're still bad, yeah. Dude, it's just like, one day a new Destiny will come out, and I hope it's different enough where we're all bad at the game again. That's all I want. An experience that isn't solved. If we didn't have customizable binds, this game would still be hard on controller, yeah. What am I playing? I'm playing Catch Crash. Oh, that's not how this... Oh, it's firing cannonballs, that's right. I remember now. Yo, Theo! How are we doing? Not that much has changed, Scary. You still look like a child with a bit of a mustache and a wife in the shadow. That's about it. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, true. Where the fuck is Zer.com? Dude, goated website. I remember when Bungie changed Zer, they did something with the website that was like, yeah, Bungie just hates us, or Bungie killed our website or something. Oh my god! Do you guys know what this is? Reskin content! It's Vespers, bro! It's the left room in Vespers host! Reskin! Wait a second. It's the other left room in Vespers host! Oh my god. Holy shit, do you know what this room is? It's the first encounter of Root of Nightmares. Sorry, Anari, I stole that one. Oh. Oh, goodness, ladies and gentlemen. What a time. Why are you fucking... Stop doing that, meme head. You guys remember, like, this season had a lot of pretty grindy triumphs. Obviously, everybody remembers Expeditions, but Catch Crash had quite a few grindy triumphs in its own right. But like 50% of the time when you ran this encounter, it just wouldn't count because that's when the servers... This season is when the servers started dying. Plunder, they had that thing where it was like the game is trying to keep track of too many things at one time and it can't do it and it's breaking the game. And that all started with fucking Catch Crash. They should bring back Expeditions. Expeditions are in the game, Lab. 2 of them. I think 2 of them, right? Or the Cosmodrome one is in the game. I don't think the Europa one is in the game, but the other 2 are. All 3 are... Wait, the Europa one's in? They're in Fireteam Ops. Expedition. Oh my god, the Europa one is in here. Well, I've been lucky enough not to have to run it yet. Am I blind? Expedition Europa. Wait, what? Where are the other 2? Can you not... You just can't select them individually? I have no idea how the fucking portal works, dude. What made you not play Titan for so long? Warlock was easy, and I generally only play Hunter in PvP. Titan's just been... what I would... I don't know, like, other than solos or, like, very specific low mans, personally, I feel like there's not much Titan can do that other classes can't do. What is that first root encounter meme? So when my team did Root of Nightmares, one of my teammates, I don't remember if it was Eclipse or Babs or what. Maybe it was Hoon. It was someone. One of the people I played with at the time. I don't even know if we still played with Eclipse back then. One of the people I played with at the time, they made a tweet. Because when we were playing Root of Nightmares, we realized that the first encounter of Root of Nightmares literally was the final encounter of Root of Nightmares. Like, the space is the same. You go in a giant circle. And they made a tweet and it blew up. But we all thought it was really obvious, so we made fun of that person for tweeting it. But then the tweet went, like, semi-viral in the Destiny community. And so every chance we... Oh, it was Nova! That's who it was. Thank you, Lab. Thank you. It was Infinova. That's right. Every time we played with Nova, we made... Like, no matter what we were doing, we'd be like, Nova, holy shit! Like, we'd be in Vault of Glass or whatever. Do those years check out? Whatever. We'd be wherever. And be like, Nova, holy fuck, this is the same room as the first encounter of Root of Nightmares. And it just became its own... It became its own meme. It's one of my favorite ones ever. It was Nova, though. That's a good shout. Are you soft locked? How do you... Oh, what are we supposed to do here? Dude. Motherfucking Destiny, dude. As I'm talking about Season of the Plunder breaking the game, Yeah, that's on brand. Destiny's best days are ahead of us. I still think, I don't know about best. I think we're going to have some good times in Destiny, but remember how many times Quicksilver Storm got disabled in Plunder? So good. Oh. I miss it so much, dude. Fuck.
Harvester stirs.
I'm telling you right now,
Pain
dude,
of
an
what was lost.
epic Leviathan combining the best encounters of the 4 Levy raids and it's egregord. Oh my god, bro, please. Just imagine. Just fucking imagine. Like, you can still put them, like, sort of in the same rooms. I don't even care. Or just make the rooms teleporters. And then it's like, okay, what encounters? Definitely Disciple Callus. Disciple Callus, 100%, dude. I'm gonna record this. I don't even fucking care, dude. But I'm just saying, epic Leviathan with the best encounters from all 4 Leviathan raids. So definitely Disciple Callus would be in there. Just imagine, like, they redid the you know, because Callus already summoned, like, the bombs or whatever he did. I totally, like, was it light? Was it a pool of light or something? Or was it a bomb or fire? I don't really remember. So Disciple Callus would be so sick. Even if it's like a robot, whatever. I don't care. People are gonna be like, Callus is dead, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. It would be fun. Definitely Argos in there. Give him some egregore stuff or whatever. Or like Coral Argos. Maybe just the final bosses, actually. Like, who says no to you load into the Leviathan, Castellum's still a thing, Underbelly's still a thing, but instead of going the side rooms going to Gauntlet, Baths, and Dogs, what if those just bring you to teleporters? Or, like, maybe there's, like, mini encounters there where you have to do something, like, just small, tiny encounter that's, like, reminiscent of the original encounters, and then it activates a teleporter, and it's literally, like, the 4 main encounters are just Callus, Disciple Callus, revamped Galron, revamped Argos, revamped Valkor. Like, literally, who says no to that? It's just like, you can make, this is a great idea. Make Argos like Taken, or maybe the Taken Hydra version. Like, literally anything. Like, make Argos Coral, you know, one of Maya's things, or make him Taken. Valkor, make a Nightmare. Valkor would be, Valkor was literally, oh no, he was Taken in Season of the Deep, right? And he looked completely different. Nightmare Valkor. Freaking Galron. Oh, probably Nightmare Galron, which already exists. Coral Argos, Nightmare Valkor, Taken Galron, Disciple Callus. It's just that easy. Lore implications be damned. Just bring the OG Leviathan back. I don't want the original back. I don't think, I want an epic version of the Leviathan. Hey, kitty. There's Kitty's tail.
They rise screaming.
Oh, dude, it would be so good, though. Like, okay, what if with Shattered Cycle, we got a raid, and then the epic raid was for an old raid? So like Desert Perpetual came out, so we got Desert Perpetual and then immediately Epic Desert Perpetual. What if we still get a raid in an Epic raid, but the Epic raid is disconnected from the new raid that we got? So say we get Nukes in Chicago is the new raid, and then 3 months later we got Epic Leviathan. That's all. That's just all I'm saying, man. God, it's such copium, but it'd be so good. It'd be so good. Nightmares would work for all the bosses, to be fair, but definitely have the egregore version for bosses whose bodies are still on the ship. Yeah, just like resurrect someone like Presage, right? Just like fucking egregore, like, took over their bodies and is like a fungus or whatever. Where exactly does Nimbus fit into this? The uglier they are, the harder they fall right in front of Kaido. It'd be pretty funny if you killed... It'd be pretty freaking awesome if there's a little Easter egg and you killed Disciple Callus and then like a Nightmare Nimbus appeared and they were like... the uglier they are, the harder they fall. It's just like as a little gag. That would actually be pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. They should make an epic Crota. Hey, Destiny Rising actually just did that. It was pretty fucking epic, actually. Just call it a Vex simulation, do whatever the hell you like. Or like a Nightmare, right? Like, within Nightmare, surely, if we brought back Zavala's dead wife and child, surely we can bring back Callus, Valgor, or Galron, you know what I mean? Do we have a Scorn raid? Beyond Parts of Salvation's Edge? There's a lot of, is there... Are there no score? There's Scorn in Last Wish, right? No? I don't even, it's been so long since I've ran Last Wish. Is that, I guess that's mostly Taken? Or is it all Taken? There's Vow the Disciple, right? Caretaker's a Scorn. I think there's Scorn in that. Fuck, I don't know, man. You're asking me questions for raids I haven't thought about in years. Vow's like half Scorn. Is it Scorn Taken? Yeah, it is Scorn because in Acquisition they fucking yeah. Okay. It's and then I think it becomes Taken. It is because it's like in Rolk it's like the left is Scorn and the right are Taken, right? Some shit like that. Maybe. Did I make that up? Epic Scourge of the Patches, Skullhouse making Revenant out of Black Armory. Actually, well, you say that, but like in an Epic Scourge of the Past that brings back the Skullhouse encounter, like properly from Prison of Elders would actually be hard. That would be kind of hard though. I don't remember exactly what the exploit was, but I remember there was an exploit for the currency this season. Not this season, but Season of the Nightmares. Is that what it was called? Season of the Nightmares. Season of the Haunted? Yeah, there we go. And there's something to do with the blue things. You could farm them somehow or duplicate them somehow. I remember I did that exploit a lot. Raid Layers would be prime candidates for new encounters since they only had 3. Just combine them, dude. Just combine them. I'm telling you, Epic Leviathan, that just is the 4 final boss encounters, plus Castellan, plus Underbelly. With little references tucked here and there. So.
Have you sacrificed to show your faith?
Be quiet, you dead-eyed creature. I will not let you speak to him so.
That is not necessary.
I would stay any knife aimed at your throat. Would you have
Oh,
me
I forgot
step
they were all
aside
like
and let
horny
it
this
find its
season.
mark?
No, I... Thank you, Kato. sorry.
No apologies, Commander. We need not tend our open wounds alone.
Destiny is a good fucking game, dude. We've had some good times, ladies and gentlemen. What would you do with Scourge in that scenario? I think, so in my opinion, if we consider Crown to be, sorry, this keeps getting, I keep knocking this. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Even if we consider Crown to be a full raid, even though it is technically a raid layer, like, of the 4 things that Bungie originally called raid layers, Eater World, Scourge of the Past, Spire of Stars, Crown of Sorrow. I think Scourge is the closest to being a full raid. Like, yes, Crown has 4 encounters, but the first 2 are, like, fucking useless. Whereas, like, I think the first 2 encounters of Scourge are pretty salvageable. So I personally think if you make an Epic Leviathan this year, Epic Leviathan, the 4 final bosses, Castellum, maybe 1 other encounter, or like mini encounters to like as an homage to the other encounters. I don't really care how they do it, but I feel like that is a good use of those. Bam, put that in that bucket. And then Scourge of the Past, I think, could pretty easily be its own epic raid. If you just add, like, you take Scourge of the Past, and then you add, like, a Skull Loss, or you add, like a Niobe Labs, that guy. Like, you add something like that. An Aramis. Not gonna happen. I think that's easily the most salvageable of those. I mean, technically, I guess Leviathan is the most salvageable of those, of the 6 we're talking about. But I think Leviathan is really, really elevated, or the 5 we're talking about, but Leviathan can really be elevated the best by incorporating the 3 layers. This is something that people always forget. And it's something that people don't acknowledge. Like, people act like Scourge of the Past and Crown of Sorrow are completely different than Eater of Worlds and Spire of Stars. But when Bungie originally announced those raids, well into their development, they were referred to as raid layers on the roadmaps. They were originally considered internally to be raid layers. And I personally believe they just didn't use that terminology because it was tainted. Like, no matter what, people are always gonna... There could be raid layers that are better than raids. There will be a subset of people that always consider them to be worse because of the name. Same thing with Battlegrounds and Strikes. And, like, SE community has really bad negative name associations. Why are people farming the arena playlist? Because it's chill. It's very rewarding. And it's just something to do, you know? This is, like, decent content. Like, it's... Yeah, I know we ran this 100 times, but it's been a while. And it's just kind of fun, just fucking around, right? I remember the Herculean week that came out during Season of the Supply Show that literally revealed every fucking thing regarding Season of Lost 30th Anniversary and Witch Queen. Wait, really? More likely to get one is Pantheon. Yeah, what the fuck was that? You okay, Kitty? She's like burped or something. Yeah, we can probably... I would not be angry if those... I would be sad if those came back as a Pantheon style thing, because we would lose them again, right? Like, I would love to experience Eater of Worlds or Valkor or Galron again. I would love to do that and to play them in a Pantheon. But man, when that Pantheon left and we lost those encounters again, like, we already lost Perfect Rolk, we already lost Perfect Nezarek, we already lost, like, a better version of Riven, And, you know, like, all of these encounters, Caretaker and fucking, like, all of these were so much better, and they took them away from us. We already lost the best version of Ghost of the Deep. We can still play those, the regular versions, right? But if we got Argos back as part of Pantheon and we lost it again, yeah, better prophecy. But like, man, that would be devastating. Why am I not doing damage to this thing? What's happening? Okay. And so it's like, but if they put the work in to do a full Epic Leviathan and they brought back the Levy guns as tier 5s, oh my god, dude, I would literally play. I would play so much. What's your ideal Pantheon encounter list? It would be all sunset raids. If you're gonna ask me, in an idealistic world, what is my ideal Pantheon? It's this never leaves, and then Argos, Valkor, Callus, probably Dog. I really like Dogs. I think Dogs is a slept on encounter. This was a Crucible map in Destiny 1. Isn't that kind of weird?
My experience,
Drifter, I think it's called, actually.
Getting out's the tough part.
Wait, how many did I say? Pantheon was what, 7 encounters? Callus, Dogs, Valkor, Insurrection Prime, Argos, Galron, Axis. Fuck the haters. And then it would never leave. Oh, Pantheon was 8? Shit. Ah. All right. Sanctified Mind, but make it good. There's my 8. One of the best soundtracks they've ever made. Forgot about the MA encounter. What's MA? The Maw encounter? Cat, what are you doing? Kitty, do you want to say hi to stream? You want to say hi, Shadow? Shadow, do you want to say hi? Oh, come on, don't leave. They just got a good view of you. Come back. Just for a second. Come on, kitty. Just say hi, and then I'll let you go. Look at this cute kitty. Look at this cute kitty. You're such a brat. Okay. All right, I'll let you go. I'll let you go. She's just gonna sit here in front of my monitor anyways. Dude, she's such a brat. The chicken transition. Yeah. That's an oldie. It's some good stuff, though. Oh, I think I need to go let her out. I think she wants out of the room. I done pissed her off. I'll use the money that they're donating because they got to see you to buy you treats. All right, we're back. She's coming back in. She thought she wanted to leave, but she didn't. fucking cats, dude. They're diabolical. She's gorgeous. I'm glad Shadow's still with us. Yeah, dude, she's a boss. I think she's about to turn 7, 6. Freaking grandma, dude. Six, 7. Oh. Chat. The fuck is wrong with you? Making me do 6, 7. Oh, I forgot. Okay, never mind. This season was goated. I forgot about this shit. Oh, and this guy gets a different shield every time. I forgot about that too. What's up, Sir Dynamite? Hey, Scarrow. Sorry for the random question. You like seafood? It's not my favorite. You know, I'll eat it, and there's some I enjoy, but it's definitely, if I like sit down at a restaurant, like a normal restaurant, not like a, if Victoria and I go to a fancy restaurant, they like recommend it, I'll try it. But if we just go out, it's 0 out of 0 billion times am I getting just seafood just because I want it. I'm much more of like a steak or like a hamburger or like a bar. Oh my god, dude, I'll fuck up some burnt ends or some brisket. Whew. Much more my speed. And never apologize for having questions or trying to start discussions, Sir Dynamite. That's what I'm here for, you know? I adopted my boy at 11. He's still got a youthful fighting spirit, fighting the shit out of me. Dude, it's when they get like vicious, like playful vicious, and they start like, you know, when they start like pawing at you and kind of gnawing at you, it's cute, but fuck, it's like, learn your place, worm. Amanda Culture, burnt eds are the move. Dude, they're so good. The only fish I like are goldfish crackers. What about Swedish fish, dude? Swedish fish are dope. My cats are 12 and 13, whatever that is in cat years. Dude, I bet they've lived some pretty freaking awesome lives. It's awesome seeing like those middle-aged cats, dude, that are just like, they think they're the fucking shit, dude. Shadow just hit that. Like, she just started being like, yeah, I'm a princess. She knows she'll get whatever she wants, brat. But also, it's like, that's how you know a cat's thriving, though, you know? That's good to see. Yeah, Rob, that's what YouTube chat's talking about as well. So what do we think, chat? Do the Bills, who haven't won an away playoff game in like 20 or 30 years or something. It was like an 82 or something. Can they win 4 in a row? That's the question here. My last 2 cats lived in England, Florida, Hawaii, and then Washington. Oh my god, dude. Explorer cats. I just think it's the Bills' year, man. I don't know. They need to. It's the last year of Highmark. It's you know, eventually, you know, Josh has got to win one somewhere. Why not Buffalo? Jaguars are winning. They're hot right now. Wait, no. Okay, if the Bills make it past the Jags, what do we think? How many of these are there? Is it just the 3? Ah, I wish there was more diversity there, to be honest. They should have put some of the pinnacle ones in there. I guess these are all 3-man. Yeah. No, the bills are cooked, dude. No, they'll lock it in.
Harvester stirs, hungering for the pain of what
You guys
we
are
lost.
haters. Please. Buffalo needs this. Although the sabers are finally like kind of good, so that's kind of exciting. You're 6 inches in Tom Brady. Okay. All right. Well, that was a question that I should have read before I read out loud. There's more to that question, but I'm just gonna leave it there. That's okay. You know what? This is not Destiny Rising. You can't just shoot through any barricade. The Rangers can't win a freaking home game. The Jets suck. The Mets are a dumpster fire. Hey, but you're close to the Islanders, and they're pretty good. They're doing some things. I'm actually scared of first Bills have to get past the House of Representatives. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I just get freaking Rick rolled by Schoolhouse Rock in 2026? Insane. I want my Rangers to tank so bad that we can get the terrible GM fired. Dude, I mean, Chris Drury's not that bad. I don't know. I kind of hope, like... I think there's a world where, you know, Chris Drury, Daniel Briere, like, they all come back to Buffalo in some capacity. I just think, dude, that would mean so much to the the fan base. Even though they both fucking darted and left us for dead in free agency, but... They'd make it right, and then we'd win a cup. It'll happen, man. Ryan Miller will be here too.
See that it is destroyed.
That's kind of how it goes, though, right? Like, it's so rare that first or even second time GMs, Rob, like fucking pop off. This is such a tease that this is in the game. I have my 3 hockey teams I care about. I don't really care about any other sports. I literally only care about football when Buffalo's like a contender, and other than that, I'm like pretty purely hockey.
And they will fall the same.
Yeah, the whole Shesterkin scare. It sounds like you guys won't be without him for too long, but that looks pretty bad. Is anything cool in Eververse this week? The only thing that's cool is this. For the Salvations or whatever. What is this shit called? Wicked Implement. But other than that. Solo acquisition time. I don't remember any of the strat. You just go fast. Dude, good luck, big nerd. Mass Effect armor's on sale if you care about that. Oh yeah, sure. That too. I'm a bad person to ask about that, Hoon, because I literally only buy weapon and armor, like exotic ornaments. And now, like, I'll pick up a shader too, I guess. Scarab, we thought about doing that Destiny-esque grade that someone made in Halo. Yeah, we need to... A bunch of our friends have expressed interest in it, and I do want to run it. It's just setting up a time. Maybe we'll try this weekend. I should get on that. That's a good idea. But you sponsored silver? No, I don't buy anything for silver. I only buy things for Bright Dust. That's why I have this much silver. I literally, it's like I'll get the when weapon or armor exotic ornaments come around for Bright Dust, I'll pick them up, shaders for that stuff. But it's pretty rare I buy silver stuff. Defense first hockey. Don't you know best offense is a good defense, bro? It's pretty interesting that, yeah, I've never really thought about it, but Chris Drury, one of the, you know, like someone who's renowned for his scoring ability at the time, being a really, really solid captain and center, has constructed the team like that. That's really interesting. Didn't you buy Hills and Crystals? Oh, I did buy Hills and Crystals. That's true. That's true. Introducing a Bills jersey universal ornament. I would only buy it if it was the fucking sick ass combo they wore this last game. I'm actually like, for most football teams, I'm a big, this is something my friends have to deal with me ranting about all the time because it's a kick I'm on recently, but I think football jerseys are some of the worst designed professional sports jerseys. Like uniforms and not just the jerseys, but like the uniforms in general in football, the amount of teams that do one color head to toe, that looks fucking awful. Whoever designs those things should be fired. It looks so bad. Every time I see a fucking football team step out on the field, on the turf, and they're like white, like pure white head to toe, or pure green head to toe, or pure red head to toe, it's like, this person should not have, not the player, but this person should not have a job. It's disgusting, dude. I find you need contrast. Different color pants, jersey, extra point if there's some sort of contrast going on with the helmet and the boots as well, or the socks as well. It's fucking crazy, dude. Are you saying you didn't like the Steelers being dressed completely in piss yellow that one game? No, dude, it's awful. Soccer outfits generally look fine. Hockey outfits, because of the, like, hockey pants are very rarely the same color. And when they are, there's still contrast because it's different types of material. But usually it's like jersey, socks, same color, hockey pants, different color, and then, you know, helmets are, as well. Generally, you know, there's some flexibility there in the NHL. And then you still have individual player expression with like visors or skate colors, how you wear your jersey, etc., etc. Dude. But there's so many football teams like I just watch play, and it's just like, you look fucking awful. No wonder you lose all these games, because you look bad. And how are you supposed to play well if you look like that? It's a good way to spend an enhancement course. I have like 50,000 of them recorded. Love a good jersey tuck. I can't pull it off. I think my, because I got new hockey pad, or I got new pants. Really, it's like a girdle, so it's got like a shell that goes over it. But the hips are way too big. So when I'm playing in my jersey tucks, it looks, I just have the biggest hips. It looks so bad. I think I need to go to more sleek
You would not have heard
hockey
from
pants,
Zavana.
but
It
when
would
there's
have
players
been
that pull it off, dude, it's like, oh yeah, they look fucking sick.
On that. What did you see? A desperate man.
The problem
dangerous
arises
brief.
with teams with very light color uniforms decide to go dark colored route and it doesn't work. Sometimes it works. And one other thing I really like, and it's super rare nowadays, I don't even know if it happens in the NFL, but it occasionally you'll see it in the NHL with like throwback jerseys or whatever. I really like when like the away team isn't white. Like when it's like Montreal used to have like a beige away jersey. Like I like that sort of stuff looks so good. Off-white away jerseys, or even better when the away team wears the color jerseys. I think that's sick. Sorry, this is one of those things where it's just like I'm weirdly passionate about this. Or when you have two color, like they'll do that a lot, especially recently with like original 6 hockey teams. They'll let them both wear colors. I think that looks really
As
good.
long as they keep taking hostages,
Did I load into this with no one?
them.
I'm rather afraid they're counting on it. Stay vigilant, Guardian.
Okay, cool. Did I click the wrong thing? Oh, I did click the wrong thing. So, that's where we are. Can we talk about how fugly the Rangers Winter Classic sweaters were this year? I actually, out of the two, I like the Rangers more and just a little bit. I thought the Florida Panthers, I thought this was so bad, dude. This is horrendous. Whoever approved this shit, oh my god, dude. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. New York's, they played it really safe. Here are the two jerseys side by side. So New York's very safe, kind of plain. This looks fucking ridiculous.
Shadow Legion units are shifting
Oh
their
my
attention
God.
to the Cloud Arc.
It's so bad. I'm just envisioning Scare and friends having a football night hangout and Scare's just screaming at the TV about how... Yeah, that literally was trivia last night. They had the Redbirds game. I don't know. I think it was Ole Miss and Redbirds or something. I don't really care about college sports at all. But they had that on and I was ranting about how bad some of the uniforms were. But yeah, just once again, just something I'm all of my family has like special sports interests like that. My brother is obsessed about the design of score bugs, like the scoreboard, especially football, because they're like more complex. But he's very passionate about those. It's pretty funny. But it's just like, I just always think it's so interesting when like, you know, football's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and like somehow people are bad at their jobs. It's crazy. Score bugs have definitely gotten worse. I don't like how they're kind of homogenized nowadays. The NHL, I made the joke that, so the NFL, good score bugs will show you who has possession of the ball, either by using the team's colors or actually having the football. And I said it would be really funny if the NHL tried to score bug that said which team had possession of the puck at that point in time, and it was just constantly switching. I think that'd be fucking baller. Just to fucking try it out. Oh, man. Your favorite sport is bowling? Who do you think you are? I am. Classic. You know, when I was very young, like when I was like probably 6, 8, somewhere in there, I was in a bowling league for a few years. I'm not very good anymore. I probably average like 150, but 6'8", yeah, I knew. I was conscious that time. I was conscious that time. Are these ones less rewarding than, like, should I just run arena ops? Are they more rewarding? The new NFL score bugs aren't that bad once you use them, but the Fox one is still not good. It looks so lazy. CBS at least tried. Yeah, I actually really liked the, oh, I'm trying to think. On New Year's Day, there were 2. It was Netflix. Was the other one Amazon, perchance? Where was the second game on New Year's Day? I remember a Netflix one, and I think that one was all right, but the other one was better. We had a long discussion about it. Dude, we were watching the Netflix one, and a commercial comes on, and it just, like, spoiled all of their shows. It was like a Netflix commercial that was like, in 2025, all of this happened, and it, like, spoiled all of their shows. Like, on purpose. It was a very weird ad. You mean Christmas? Maybe it was on Christmas. No, I don't think it was Christmas. I think it was New Year's. Maybe it was Christmas. I don't remember. But that sort of thing is like one of my biggest pet peeves about sports is like the gatekeeping of, like, if I think this is one thing the NFL or the NHL should really, like, okay, they clearly are not as popular in America as the NBA, the NFL, the MLB. So what they should be trying to do, in my opinion, is make their games as easy to watch as possible. The NHL does the same thing the NFL does, where it's like half the games are on ESPN, a quarter of the games are on TNT, a quarter of the games are on NHL.net, and then very rarely Amazon will own a couple and YouTube will own a couple. It's horseshit. Stop doing that. You put a quarter of the games free to watch on YouTube. Easy. Get people into it. You have 82 games per team per year, plus at least 16 games per team in the playoffs. You have so many opportunities to charge people to watch your game. What you need to be doing is growing the sport. Oh, and regional blackouts. Don't even get me fucking started. Holy shit. You need to make it easy to watch your game. That's how you make more money. Not nickel and diming people because 12 services want to feel special, dude. Have you ever seen, you never need to reload Peculiar Charm, and it's actually kind of disgusting if you use Peacekeepers on Titan? No, I have not seen that. I haven't really played since Peacekeepers, but since the super meta, so since Peacekeepers have been kind of goated. Yeah, also that. At least I've heard from a friend, allegedly, hockey games are way easier to pirate. But, yeah, it's like, allegedly, not that I've ever done that, and I would not condone that. But, yeah, the World Juniors should be like, why is that not on YouTube? That's the one thing the PWHL does, where you can watch the new women's hockey league going in their 3rd year. You can watch all their games for free on YouTube. That's sick. That's how you grow a sport.
This is the access point. Let's get rid of that taken.
The NHL is like the 7th most popular sport in America, where it should be 3rd or 4th. I've seen a couple like really interesting breakdowns. Like in the early 2000s, the NHL was close to, and some people consider it actually like surpassing the popularity of the NBA. And the NHL just did a series of fumbles that have led the NBA to becoming significantly more popular. in viewership numbers and revenue. And it's like, what could have been? They just needed the lock in, and they threw, dude. It all started with the lockout, I think. And then they just lost a lot of ground from there. Peculiar Charm gets shoot to loot in kinetic tremors. Kinetic synthesis and kinetic ruptures. The kinetic tremors or ruptures actually counts as bullets and picks up primary. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, I might have to build into this. I do want to start playing Titan a lot more. Same thing with Hunter. Like, I'm going to go through a little phase here while there's not a lot of content for the next couple of months, and really get re-locked in on the different classes. Maybe do some low-man challenges on them and stuff. And part of that's going to be like wording all these builds. So keep the recommendations coming. I haven't played Destiny in a while. Well, welcome, Doom Guy. How are you doing? What do you think of the hockey playoff format? I actually don't mind it too much. Like, I know people want to go to different formats. I don't really think it's that bad. I think it gets pretty exciting, actually. Okay, so the other event. If you're farming Vanguard alerts, just do Arena. I know it's more boring because there's only 3 activities here, but it's way more rewarding. Are you into Legos? Not really. But not like against them. Like, I'll do a Lego set, but it's not anything that's really captivated me. Batman's focused on small market expansion teams doesn't really help. You need, yeah, exactly. Yo, Salta Grippo! Thank you for the gifted sub, my friend. How are you doing? Playoffs running until mid-June is kind of rough. Yeah, honestly, yeah. It's going to be, I think it'll be especially weird this year. It's going to be brutal, dude, because, for those of you who don't know, NHL players have not been able to play in the Olympics for like a decade, like 11 years or something, like a very long time. So this is the first year that they're allowed to participate in the Olympics in a really long time. The Olympics are in 5, 6 weeks, and they're just shoved in the middle of the season. So 5 to 6 weeks from now, and they're just shoved in the middle of the season. And so they still play the same number of games, and they've just like hella compressed the season. And so I think like the playoffs are going to be really brutal, because I think coming out of the Olympics, you're playing so many games in that small time. I think so many people are going to get injured like running up to them. It's going to be, I think this year especially is going to be kind of fucking crazy.
It rises, a tide of dread cresting. It threatens to drown us all.
Sorry, I'm texting friend real quick. Okay. Yeah, and the trade deadline's like a week after the Olympics too. Yeah, people are gonna get hurt at the Olympics. It's gonna be a clusterfuck, dude. Plus Overload, SMG allows us to can basically stun 2 different champions, get a god roll on Civil Discourse, and throw it on Arianas for the first time in ages, and then you can stun every champion. Okay, so here's a question. I've been seeing a lot of lowmans use Uncivil Discourse. What the fuck is up with that? Is it just crazy DPS or something? I was about to call bullshit on your comments of NHL people being in the Olympics because I was thinking of USA versus Canada finals, and then I know Sidney Crosby was on Team Canada, and I realized it was in 2010. Boomer! No, I wasn't even a teenager yet. when that happened. I was 12. As the normal primary ammo scaling with... Oh, does it? So the same scaling, but it does the same base damage, or it's, you know, it's a special, so it does higher base damage. Okay, so it's hunter exclusive, which is why I've been seeing people do it on Witness. Interesting. Okay. This is why I like doing low mans, because you get to learn, like, that's the only way you really think about shit like that. I really think I think solo Witness is where, once I get comfortable, like my Titan's set up in a good way, and I'm feeling good about that, I think I'm gonna start working on my hunter, and I think solo Witness is where I'm gonna start, because that looks pretty fun. The New York Jets were relevant the last time NHLers were in the Olympics.
This one is
That's insane.
stronger.
What was the power cap this expansion? It's the same, Asteroid. It's still 550. It didn't go up with Renegades. I just know I cannot wait for Canada US Olympics game. It's just gonna be absurd. Just if you look at the rosters, it's just fucking crazy how stacked everything is. I'm so excited. Can you drop Marathon early? We all know you have that type of pull. Let them cook. Let them cook. Jason Robinson not making the team was a choice.
Harvester
Yes.
hungers,
Agreed.
and its thirst will not be denied.
But we'll see. Maybe he's cooking. You don't know. All I know is I want Tage to get as much ice time as possible for USA. It's for the Four Nations. I was like squarely pretty much rooting for Canada, because just watching like McDavid do McDavid things is always awesome. But they picked the one player in the NHL that could make me go against that. So pretty excited. Isn't it crazy, dude? Fucking Marathon is only like somewhere between what, like 2 and 2.5 months away now. I guess it where does that put it? Like between 11 and 15 weeks or something away. 12, 15, somewhere in there. If it's definitely in, or since they said it's in March. Fucking absurd. I'm so excited. And if, oh dude, if it's that close, it means they're gonna be ramping up soon, man. I'm just so excited. We're gonna have a good time starting here soon. But yeah, I think I really want to. I'll probably spend like a week on Titan, kind of gearing up. Maybe like a week on Hunter. It should be faster on Hunter because I have a lot of gear on Hunter. And then I think I want to do solo Witness, and then if I have time after solo Witness, solo Flawless Ron. And that's kind of the plan until Marathon comes out. That's kind of where my head is at. Because also, with the exception of Call to Arms and perchance Iron Banner, we're kind of out of content until Marathon, because that's right before Marathon, I guess, or in early March is when Shadow and Order drops. So I have to assume it's before Marathon. Yes, I don't know. Bungie definitely did something with my algorithm. All I've been seeing is Marathon content. You're locked. The algorithm knows what you want. I don't know how much you follow football, soccer in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico this year, but it's not even started. It's already has an awful reputation with inflated prices and low allocations. Pretty much none. I don't really find soccer interesting. Same with baseball. Like you honestly like couldn't pay me to watch a baseball game, to be completely honest. I just think it's so boring. It's really hard. Like, going to the NFL is hard enough, like, where they're stopping every play after watching hockey and growing up on hockey. But, I mean, the MLB is unbearable how slow it is. Random question. You think we'll ever see a Pantheon-style game mode in Destiny? Yeah, hopefully very soon. We know... So, with Shadow and Order... it has been confirmed that we are getting some form of endgame activity. That could be a Pantheon. That could be a Rights of the Nine style thing. That could be something entirely new. But there is a chance we get a Pantheon style thing here in like 2 months. Can't wait for Burnt Peanut content when Marathon comes out. Bro, you better just be fucking locked in here, okay? We don't need any stolen Marathon. Burnt Peanut was not... Okay, he came in. If he plays Marathon, he'll have come in way late. He waited till it was popular. I've been here since the beginning, okay? There's like 4 Marathon creators that aren't posers. Everyone else, they're just hopping on the bandwagon, dude. See you, Robbie. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. What about motorsports like F1? No. Personally, no. Do you know who else is soon in like 3 weeks? Highguard, which I'm stoked. I don't know, man. I think in the short term, there will be good memes or whatever, but it's like, I stand by. I believe this to my soul, and I will continue to say it and stand by it. A failure, a game failing is bad for every other game on the planet.
Now, why do you suppose that is?
And
Perhaps you should ask him.
I just like, I don't. All indications are pointing to Highguard not doing well. And I just hope that's wrong, man. Like the more games that fail, the fewer the more people that lose their jobs, which is always like awful. And then the fewer studios that take risks. And it's like, even though Highguard isn't a risky game, the executives of companies always take the wrong lesson from things. It's just gonna be so frustrating. I did not know that since I only rejoined around 2 weeks ago, but an endgame PvE beyond raiding? Yeah, so like pretty much there's a chance it's Pantheon. Rights of the Nine was like a dungeon. They essentially made like 3 epic dungeons for Rights of the Nine, and they were really good. It was like an epic mode of Ghost of the Deep, Spire of the Watcher, and Prophecy. And they were pretty good. Great cosmetics, great farming incentives, stuff like that. I do hope Highguard's able to find its audience. The marketing's been abysmal so far, though. Yeah, I mean, well, when your only marketing is spending $20 billion on a Game Awards trailer. And it was the keynote one or like the high point one, so like it definitely costs more, right?
Your compass was made in the distributary to guide those who departed.
But yeah, it's...
If Zero Roth were to control it,
I think you are very... And one thing that I have found very surprising, supposedly the fucking, like, Splitgate's doing very poorly again, which is so interesting. Like, I think people are just kind of... I think arena shooters are very I don't know, from the outside looking in, as someone who hasn't played an arena shooter in forever, it feels like they're on their way out. I think people want more complex interactions, which is why battle royales were so popular. I think that's why extraction shooters are becoming more popular. I think as people become better at games, they want less predictable experiences.
Too difficult? How heavy could they be?
Even on the PvP side. God, I could imagine if Pantheon V2 was hosted by Drifter and each encounter started with him flipping his coin to reveal what encounter it was. That would be kind of fun.
As soon as
That'd
we
be
get
kind of sick.
access to those batteries, start hauling. Take
Yeah, man, I don't know. We'll see. We need to. I was here during the ARG badge. That's what the cat next to your name is, Cyrax. Roguelikes are so damn fun. Yeah, I think you're seeing the same thing on the PvE side too, right? Like, people just more now than ever. Like, so much of gaming has become like homogenized or self-referential, or you know, however you want to say it. Like, there's so many things now that so many people make games. Every genre has 80 billion things in it, so the most unique things are going to stand out, or the things that people perceive as being the most unique are going to stand out. Yeah, that is really unfortunate too, Freek, because it's like that one guy and his awful PR skills are going to end up costing people jobs, right? And it's just like, that's a little tongue-in-cheek there. Like, of course that's how that goes, but it sucks. When they announced the Pantheon-like activity last year, they said it'll have legacy encounters. What? I don't think that's true. And in fact, like, unless I completely have missed something, but they have not officially announced a Pantheon-like thing. We know we're getting an end-game level activity, but unless I'm wrong, like, if you have a link to that, Jaffa, I'd love to read it. But I don't recall them ever saying that. I don't even know what this is. One second. I should figure out how to do this. On the PvE side, innovation is turned into just recycling stuff from other genres and abandoning franchise cores. Yeah, in some cases. Yeah. Some of the problem is also there's always way too much to play. That is true. So mediocre game or just bad games are not going to get your attention. The unfortunate part about that is a lot of good games go unnoticed too, right? There's just so much, like, so many games, so many devs, so many studios, so much everything, all fighting for a limited amount of time. So it's kind of brutal. So much stuff about the High Guard reveal is confusing me. Geoff hyping up as new and revolutionary, telling the name of Titanfall for clouts, putting your shooter-like thing in the big ticket spot at the end of the show. It's hard. Like, maybe he truly believed in it. You know, like, it's the PvP games like that are so weird, man. Like, I feel like you can almost never accurately predict what is actually going to pop off. I feel like so much of that stuff does feel pretty random sometimes.
Can't be all about the ether. There must be a larger
especially when it's like,
Strategy is not
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me being out of touch with that sort of genre, but I think it was just overhyped for that type of game and for that slot. Like, I agree, but I could definitely see a world where, like, companies are like, oh, if this pops off, people are gonna fucking love it or whatever. Like, I honestly don't understand why Battlefield popped off as much as it did, to be honest. And I don't know if it's continuing that, like, if it's still as popular as it was. It was fun to play. Like, I played the beta when I was in when I was in Austin with the D house, but it didn't feel like, to me, it just seemed like every fucking other Call of Duty game I had played, because I had never really played a Battlefield. It's just like, I don't really understand why people like really, it had the vehicles, I guess, but I don't know. It seems like that popped off and I never could have predicted that in a billion years. Have you played Arc Raiders? I feel like they could have swapped Valerian's Divinity trailer and Highguard. This whole situation wouldn't have been this bad. That is very true. What was the other trailer that was really baller? It was a game I'm really excited about, I think. What the fuck was it? Oh, the fucking Kontrol. Put the Kontrol trailer there, dude. Where it belongs. No, not the Star Wars game. That's fine. That wasn't a big enough reveal, but that, I mean, it was a big reveal, but it was like it was just like a, hey, we're gonna put out this game in 15 years type of thing. Same thing with movies too. Like, obviously, I know Lucasfilm's game is separate from Lucasfilm's, but Star Wars projects for the last decade they've all been announced too early. They've killed so many things. It's actually incredible how many things they have kind of fumbled on that front. What are you most excited for about Marathon? Oh, like the answer will forever and always be like the end game secret community moment things. Like it's always gonna be my answer for Destiny. It's always gonna be my answer for Marathon. Like that is the part of gaming that I love the most. Challenging myself from a mechanical level, seeing the community get lost in a puzzle or a mystery or a challenge or an event.
I know it's hard to destroy good ether when
Unique things
that
that like love them or hate them. Bungie has proven time and time again they are able to deliver these experiences that are just unlike anything else you can experience in gaming. And that often involves bringing the community together to overcome something or solve something. And those are my favorite parts of gaming. And all of that energy that Marathon can capture, that's what I'm most excited for. I want them to start talking about some of their plans for, like, once again, like, I've never had this confirmed to me or anything, but Marathon seems like the perfect canvas to do like community events like they used to do, like with the Almighty and stuff, because it's a smaller game. Whereas Destiny like fucking fell apart when that shit started happening. That stuff, like, I'm just so excited for like literally all of that stuff. That's what I hope they knock out of the park.
I can barely feel
like an ARG in game. How would that work?
lost
From what I saw very, very early in development, I always liked to compare it to a Call of Duty Easter egg, like a Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg, but in an extraction shooter.
And it hates us.
I'm just excited to ruin a 9 to 5 Andy's day on Marathon thinking they can enjoy the game after getting home from work. That's diabolical, dude. That's crazy. Let people enjoy the game. I'm gonna be nice to people on Marathon. If you're running a Rook and I run into you, yeah, Rook's friend. That's fine. The lore of Marathon I'm really excited for as well, Steven, because I think it plays into the story they are telling. And I think more importantly, the story they are not yet telling, but we know is there. This fit, the four, all of that, the working calculator, like all of that shit and like knowing like vaguely fucking Durandal, all of that, and knowing vaguely in what direction they're gonna kind of head, but like seeing the community like be the ones to push the world in that direction, that is also like part of that mystery and community event thing. Like that's part of what makes me so excited about the potential that Marathon has. After watching the OG Marathon lore videos, I do wish we were getting a true campaign narrative for it as someone who isn't really drawn to extraction shooters. If they can hit that feeling of like, even if you're not drawn to extraction shooters, or even if you're not that great at that sort of game, still feeling like you're helping the progression and like experiencing the world, I think if they can nail that balance, that's something I'm so excited about. Do you think we're getting another mini Vidoc or Vidoc-esque video closer to launch? I don't know about full Vidoc, but I would wager we get a lot of marketing. Probably a stream. But yeah, brother Josiah, like, did we soft lock already? We just fucking got here. Kind of like an ARG in game, I guess, was my answer. I answered that in a really long way, but yeah, kind of. Catch Crash is back. He came back with Renegades. But yeah, the lore is like, the lore in Marathon is so good, dude. And you can feel so much Halo in Destiny, like the stuff that became Halo in Destiny, like the core pillars of those franchises. You can see the seeds of that in Marathon. And just the opportunity for them to tell another story, I think, is just something I'm really excited about. And how that's delivered to the community, and how we... Because I think how that is unfolded is going to be very different than Marathon. Than Destiny. Softlock speedrun world record? I think so. All of Warmind comes from Marathon. Like so much of everything. Like literally the idea of Master Chief you can trace directly back to the Mjolnirs in Marathon. In a way, Bale being the son of the Tex Mechanica guy, you could make an argument that that might be Marathon inspired. All of this stuff. I mean, the Flood and the Hive directly from Marathon. Cortana, Ghost, pretty directly from Marathon. Like, you know, you can track all of the Witness in a way. Can kind of trace that back to Marathon. Maybe not the grander motivations of the Witness and that sort of thing, but that sort of stuff. Just stuff I'm excited about, man. I love how human it is, too. So, I still quote the Ozymandias poem quite a bit because of it. Oh, so good. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope the version of Marathon in my head comes true. And I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I do. If there's one thing I could change for Destiny 3 would be the layout screen. It's the same layout ever since day one, Destiny 1. I think it's kind of iconic at this point. I don't think you could change it too much. But maybe a change would help. Put the weapons on the right side and the armor on the left side. How about that? How do we feel about that? I'm not a PvP guy, but I'm pretty tempted to be the Marathon version of someone who just does patrol zones in Destiny 2. That sort of thing seems to work in like Arc Raiders, and I'm very curious if there's gonna be something like that. Like I hope people are able to do that in Marathon. I really do. what's really one thing you really want Bungie to change in Marathon that you don't see anyone else talking about? Oh, geez, this is such an NDA question. You don't see anyone. Well, my answer for that for a long time what would have been the lack of a Vidoc in the marketing, but they did that and it was sick, so I feel very vindicated in that. The one thing that we haven't gotten any news about, and I'm not really aware what's happening, after the alpha, I was a big proponent that the game needs a social space of some type, just an area to walk around, see your runner, and like a shooting range. And we don't have any news if those types of things are making it into the game, but I'm pretty adamant that Marathon should have some form of social space, some form of like trophy hall type thing, and some type of shooting range. Like I don't know if there are plans or not. They didn't seem too hot on the idea during the alpha, but I still stand by very strongly that those are things that would greatly benefit the game. Subclass on bottom left, perhaps? Cooking. Yo, Paper, how are you doing? Still not a big fan of the hero abilities in game. You know, from the alpha, I liked how it differentiated game style and really played into stuff. I know it's not going to be necessarily for everyone, but one thing, the player abilities, the hero abilities, they're not the runner abilities. I don't like. It's not really heroes, but the one thing is that those types of abilities and kits allow in game is for the build crafting system to really shine in a way that is just so awesome. Like, in the alpha, I treated every game of Marathon almost like a roguelite, where it was like, okay, I died, I don't have anything, but I'm on this character, and then I would like find like an implant or a core, and it would be like, okay, now on this character, on glitch, you do like more knife damage or whatever, and it's like, all right, well, I guess until I die, I'm doing a melee build. And it allows you to approach the game in a very different way every time you died by playing an extraction shooter almost like a roguelite. And I thought that was very cool. The Invis plus wall hack abilities are kind of concerning. The Invis was a little strong, for sure. I think there's ways they can tune that with readability, for sure. But also, like, for me, someone who has played a lot of Marathon up until the alpha, I think it should be pretty telling that, and maybe this is just my brain being who I am, gotta go fast movement kid, but I think it's pretty telling that even with all of that potentially game-breaking stuff, I was in the alpha insistent on pretty much only playing glitch. And I think that's because no matter invisibility, no matter wall hacks, in games like this, movement is always the biggest skill differentiator. I think that's true for Destiny, and I think for something like Marathon, it's still true. Not to say there aren't situations where you'll be at a disadvantage still, but I just think movement is so important in a game like that, at least of what we saw in the alpha. So. The abilities in combination with the gunplay make it feel fairly arcadey, which is something that isn't really present in other extraction shooters to my knowledge. I'm just addicted to the build crafting. I think that was really fun. But at least in the alpha, there were there were other ways to go invisible, right? Like there were I don't even remember. I think there were like mods or something, implants, cores, something. So it's not just about using those abilities. I'm interested to see how they balance it, though. For sure. Where'd my hammer go? What the? Oh yeah, they showed it in the Vidoc. That's what it was. The sidearm turned into Rat King. So you can turn invisible on any character if you happen to get that gold mod for the sidearm. I wonder if they're gonna make improvements in the menus. I know UI is like one of the last things dev teams really think about. Well then, yeah, probably. They showed some of the menus in the Vidoc, right? I think it looked a lot more polished from what I remember. I want to see a dynamic background for the inventory screen, so almost like a live wallpaper. Oh yeah, for sure. That's one thing that I think Destiny needs to do a lot better. Like especially a lot of the portal screens. Like, the fuck is this? This looks so bad. It's just gray. I'm gonna start saving these for, because I hit 110 in the season pass. I'm just gonna see if my orders will carry over to Shadow and Order. Fuck them. Maybe it'll work. I don't know if Bonk Titan is the general Titan build for me. What do you guys, when you guys are just running around on Titan, what do you guys use? I think I might make like a general prismatic build Titan. Consecration? Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Probably just make a, Consecration is on Prismatic, right? I think it is. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll probably make like a Consecration, what the fuck? Consecration, like, just normie build. Yo, Molina, what's up? Are you gonna make a how to get good at marathon video in March? Dude, I'm gonna be making so much fucking content on that game you don't even know. Like, Destiny will always be the focus, don't get me wrong. But it's been a long time since I felt this it's been since Destiny 2 launch I felt this passionate about it. I'm just vibing, Melina, having a good time. Grinding out stuff on my Titan. Yo, Kenya! How are you doing today? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a prismatic build just for fucking around. Especially because like one of my favorite builds on Warlock is Cha-Cha Slide, so it's pretty much the same thing. My muscle memory will be about the same. Watching Scaro's Titan movement is hilarious. You can physically see the Warlock movement he's trying to do. It's that obvious, huh? My bad. I did warn you guys. It's been a long time since I've touched this character. Is Cha-Cha Slide meant to be Arcane Needle plus Lightning Surge? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that's what Sneaky Beaver calls it, and I spend way too much time with him. Alrighty. Glad he didn't soft lock this time. That's nice. Dude, Season of the Plunder had the just like S tier soundtrack. It's so good. Oh, as a Warlock main, I really like the brain numbness of Banner of War or Lorelei. I used to be a Lorelei fiend. I used that shit way longer than it was good for. Fair enough. I'm used to Prismatic Getaway Artist, so I do want to make a build using Chromatic Fire. I really have been liking Getaway Artist. The buddy build is pretty good. I've been using that quite a bit, actually, this season. Solar Eye, unironically like Capri's Horn, Void, War Rig, plus Squire, 1 Arc, Point Contact. Oh, geez, are you a Titan main? Jesus Christ. Stasis, Icewall, Mantle, Strain, I like Abandon Leap. Prismatic, I don't play it a ton. 2, 1 note with triple consecration. It is so interesting. Like, I play Warlock. Probably 95% of my character time is on Warlock, right? And I have like a solar build and a prismatic build. Oh, and strand for damage rotations now. Yeah, like I usually have like 2 or 3 builds that I use. What are the best mods for Artifact this season? This is what I've been using. Sorry, this is my Titan. I play on Warlock. Oh, Jesus. All right, let me pick. The sword ones are really strong. Specifically, this one is, this one is really fucking good. Oh, I do have a Controverse build. Yes. Not until recently, but I do have that. Kinetic Rupture is super strong on a lot of stuff. There's another one that goes with that. Kinetic Synthesis and Kinetic Rupture are just so good. Trying to think of if I can really like it this year. Press the Advantage is like a good passive one. I feel like there's one more that I'm not. Is it Armorsmith do I use? It's been a while. That's a Scare 9 classic, dude. You gotta give me a break, Jordan. You know. Destiny, 98% of Destiny, baby game. Why buildcraft when buildcraft's not necessary? Ha! For more fun, goofy build, Arc, Ballistic Slam plus Insurmountable Skull Fort is hilarious. Just keep running around and dive bombing things. That is, that was a classic back in the day. I think I want to try some PvP on Titan 2 to do that really fucking annoying frozen javelin bullshit. Every time I get frozen by that, I just sieve like so hard, and I want to feel good by knowing I'm making other people rage as hard as I do. So I'll probably be trying that out at some point too. Like I said earlier, Kinetic Rupture, Kinetic Synthesis, God Roll, Peculiar Charm. I definitely plan on checking that one out for sure. Prismatic Titan's pretty good. You can use Feedback Fence, dude. Every time I die to Feedback, it's so unfair. How are you punishing me for every fucking PvP game since I've been born has taught me to crutch melee in close environments. That used to be fucking Panic Knife, used to be the Call of Duty go-to. It's been the Destiny thing for so long. Having an exotic that punishes that reflex is brutal. Especially when, for so long in Destiny, shotguns just like barely work, so you have to shoddy melee to consistently kill things. Fucking crazy, dude.
Find it and destroy it.
It's just one thing I like about Destiny Rising, though. The build crafting is so much easier because the characters are just set. So it's just like, what weapons do I use? Or have I spent the time to invest my character up or whatever? It's so much easier just to like, all right, I know the Hellhest rotation. I'm good at the game now, type of thing. Can't really do that in Destiny that much. What helmet is that? It is the Call to Arms helmet. It's fucking sick, right? There's essentially like a kind of a speedrunning optimization event sort of thing they do called Call to Arms. Had a unique helmet if you placed in a high percent of like in the top percent of people. There is one again. They said it was this half of the season. I think there should be one coming up in the next month or so. And it has another unique helmet. I'm upset they removed Eris's a dreadful blade manifest the harvester. Wait, how do you know they removed it? What the fuck? How do you remember that specific line? And you paid enough attention to realize they removed it. That's insane. I'm really excited for the next Call to Arms. I really hope they take a lot of our feedback. That is not an enemy. I hope they took a lot of our feedback and they make like really solid changes. I believe in that event so much. Like, I think it has the opportunity to be by far the best Destiny events. And I really hope they took our feedback. Like, they were pretty good at fixing it on the fly last time around. But I wanted to, in kind of the fairness of the event, you know, I want it to be kind of fixed from the start. Like, I would really, I hope they have a strong offering with better activities this time. And I'm just kind of excited to see what they have. Call to Arms is not until April, I think. I thought they confirmed it was before Shadow and Order Intrepid. Did I make that up? I thought they did. Hello. Fixed difficulty modifiers or slash difficulty would be fun. I liked when they let us put on good modifiers and it didn't hurt us. But yeah, if the bad modifiers were set, I wouldn't necessarily mind that. I mean, they're effectively set anyways, right? Like, if there's only 5 bad ones you can pick that get the max score, then you pretty much have to pick those. That was one of the main issues that they ran into last time. I love the memes of being the top 1% amongst my friends, dude. It was like, dude, the custom menu, the tracker, like they did so well, man. It was just like some of the balancing, the activity, like the fact they picked salt mines is crazy. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It ended up being better than I thought it was going to be. Like by the end of it, I was like, oh, I kind of don't mind this optimization. But just the thought of running salt mines that much at the start was just like, oh no. Ended up being okay. But for the first time they ran that event, I think it went super well, especially once they fixed a lot of the pain points. The Renegades calendar had Guardian Games of March and Call to Arms in April.
It comes.
Renegades calendar? Oh, I forgot this thing comes out. Is it like listed? Oh, here we go. Guardian Games in March. Yeah. Arms Week in January, so that's coming up. Guardian Games in March. Call to Arms mid-season in April. Okay. Dude, okay. The event side of Destiny is one I feel really good about. Good to know. Thank you for Intrepid for pointing that out. I appreciate that. Guardian Games All Marathon launches a certified bungo moment. Hopefully it's before. But that is a certified bungo moment. That's a certified hop on and use my silver to buy the season pass so I don't have to, or the event pass so I don't have to spend time grinding.
I do.
Call to Arms next month maybe? No, that's April. Hope they do Iron Banner way earlier than that, yeah. And I kind of like one Iron Banner a year, or a season's a little. 1.5, I think is good. 4 Iron Banners a year, make them 1 week long each. I think that's good. But anyways, my friends, the Sabres just started playing, so I'm gonna go watch that. Thank you all for hanging out. I have hockey tomorrow, likely. So, probably Thursday for the next stream. Oh no, how will Scarrow gild his champion title if he's too deep in the marathon mines? Don't you worry. I get every guild, my friend. That is not a concern I have. I will get my guild no matter what. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun. I'm going to make a prismatic Titan build. Maybe we do another day of just farming out armor and getting used to Titan. Then we hop over, do the same thing for Hunter, and potentially start solo Witness sometime soon. It's kind of where my head's at. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic night. I love your faces, and I'll see you very soon, my friends.